This is how to make a top hat or a magic hat. You're going to need 4 pieces of black construction paper. First, I'm going to take 2 pieces of construction paper and I'm going to glue them together. Set that aside so it has time to dry. And then get 2 more pieces of construction paper. Now you're going to make this into the hat. So you can glue, or I'm just going to tape these 2 together. So then I'm going to bring these 2 ends together. And I'm going to glue or tape it. Okay. If you have time, you can glue these together and you won't see these tape seams, and that'll be even nicer. But that's what it looks like. That's the top part of the hat. Once the glue is dry, we'll finish the bottom part of the hat. Once those 2 papers that we glued together are dry, you're going to need to draw a circle. And the hardest part of this project might be finding a circle big enough that you can trace. This is just the bottom of a bucket that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to lay it down. You could try a bowl or maybe a plate. You want it to be as big as you can because you want your circle to be as big as you're able to get it to be. I'm using chalk just to trace around the bucket. Okay, now I'm going to lift that up and I'm going to cut out the circle. You can see why we wanted to glue this part, because tape maybe wouldn't have held together as well once we started cutting this out. So the glue will make this nice and sturdy. Okay. Now we're going to take the paper tube that we made earlier, and we're going to set it down, and we're going to trace around it. Put it right in the middle, and then just trace around it. Okay, now we're just going to cut that circle out. You may have to adjust it. You can try it and see. So you're just going to slip it on top. If it doesn't fit, you can trim it. Slide it all the way down. Okay. And you can secure that with tape. going to secure it on 4 sides with tape. Okay. So now we're going to do one more thing for this. We're going to make a top for it so that we can use it for a magic trick. So all I'm going to do is take one more piece of black paper. I'm going to turn the hat upside down and I'm going to trace it again. Okay, and then I'm going to cut that out. Okay. Now, I'm going to tape this onto the top of the hat, but I'm only going to tape it in one spot. So I'll just tape it, whoops. I'll just tape it right here on this side. Okay, so that way you can wear the top hat. See, make sure that it fits. You can trim it if you need to make sure it goes down and it won't kind of show that it's a separate piece. And so you can wear it like this, but then you can put a bunny inside. You can get behind, or you can, to get a bunny inside, you can get behind a table and you can open the flap and put the bunny in, and then you could pull the bunny out. So that's cool. That's a simple magic hat using construction paper. So now that we have our hat, our magic top hat created, I'm going to show you the pull the rabbit out of the hat trick. So you just put your hat on, and then you need to show everybody that there's nothing inside. You can just kind of bump it like that. And then you're going to turn it over like this, and you can say some magic words, or you can have a magic wand that you wave if you want to. And then all of a sudden, abracadabra, ta-da, you pull a rabbit out of your hat. Now you can't see the bottom because I'm behind a table. The bottom part of the hat's behind a table. So make sure you're behind something so that nobody sees that there's a secret hole in the bottom that you open, and you just stick the rabbit in. So then you just pull it up and reveal it. So there you have it. That was a very, very simple construction paper magic hat. A couple of tips I wanted to tell you. I went ahead and added more tape to the bottom. So I went all the way around with tape, and you just need to work with this top so that it will kind of stay, and so that nobody can see that it's a trick top. So there you go. Hope you had fun today. Goodbye.